every season one character had such a solid identity. We're excited to see some of the new faces in season 2. Of those new faces, who do you think is standing out the most as the most bold?
Well, I mean, I think our newest faces we have are both V, played brilliantly by Lorraine Toussaint. A lot of my work I do with her, so I got to see her every day at work pretty much, and the two of us played together. That was who I worked with, most and was tied to. So I loved working with her, and I thought she was just so incredibly brilliant and fantastic and strong and bold. Also, Kimiko Glenn. I knew Kimiko before. We had worked together in theater, so I knew Kimiko before she started, and so that was just great to have somebody new on set. But she also was just amazing. She's so bright, she's so brilliant, she's so talented, she's doing a phenomenal job of being the new fish, because Piper's no longer the new fish. Now Kimiko's in, and she's the new fish coming in with her outside world ideas, and she's just done a beautiful job.
These aren't the most glamorous roles you guys have ever played.
They aren't?
But it's amazing that you're able to portray a character with such, badass prison toughness, but with so much heart. So how do you channel that? How do you mix those two together?
Honestly, I feel like that is, I have to give a lot of the credit to our writers, because the writers just, they wrote someone who, she's called Crazy Eyes, but they also injected her with a lot of Suzanne, and a lot of that vulnerability that Suzanne possesses, a lot of that openness, and I was just so thankful they didn't comment on her. She wasn't a commentary character, she wasn't caricature. They really, I just am really grateful for them. They were really just, doing that from script to script to script, and it was just so beautiful to read. So then, when I would look at the material, I thought, oh, this is somebody who, this is a love story that you all have written here. And this is someone who is in pursuit of love, and only that. She's not trying to harm anybody. She's not she doesn't wish anybody ill. She is just trying to protect that which she loves.
Pretty much from the get-go, you guys garnered a cult following. Did you know when you first started filming that this was going to be a success?
No. Actually, absolutely not. There was no, I knew, as my castmates knew, we all knew when we were reading the scripts that was good. I knew when I was watching my castmates, either in the Video Village or watching them in the scene that we're playing, that they were doing just brilliant work, and everything that they were putting out was incredible. And I knew when I would read the scripts, I would think, oh my gosh, that was good. That was really good. But there was never, no. I had no idea.
What do you think it is about the show that got you guys such loyal fans?
I think it's a few things. I think it is so different. It's something fresh and new. We haven't seen people like this on television before, from race to gender to orientation to size to types of stories that women are playing. That was such a new idea in itself that I think attracted a lot of people, that we didn't even know we were thirsty for it until we had that sip of water. So I think that brought people to it. And I think even more supremely than that, I think good stories attract audiences. And I just think Jenji was just brilliant in wanting to write a good story. She wrote a good story. And a good story is a good story is a good story. And when people, who doesn't love a good story? When you're a kid and you're on bed and your parents tell you a great story, you're ready, you listen, or, and she just wrote a really great story with people we hadn't seen, and that just drew people in.